To those of you joining us today, thank you for watching the Woburn Spotlight. I'm your host, Tyler Gates, here to bring you some positivity by talking to those in town, making big strides for the greater good. Today I'm very fortunate to have with me Brandon Kurtick from Dave & Buster's on Mishwam Road here in Woburn. Brandon, thanks for joining us.
Hi, thank you for having me.
So I'm really excited. We have some awesome stuff we're going to be talking about, specifically kind of the Make-A-Wish project and the annual event or semi-annual event that you guys do. But before we dive into that, tell us a little bit about you and why you're here today.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm Brandon Kurtick. I am the senior sales manager over at Dave & Buster's in Woburn. I've been with the company about 3 years now. I started at the Manchester, Connecticut property. I was there for about 3 years, and then I just started here about a month ago. So still kind of fresh in the area, but really excited, loving the area so far. And they've been open about 2 years now. In May, they just hit 2 years. So they're still pretty new. A lot of people don't even realize we're there over at Mishwam, but we're there, we're happy, and we want everybody to come on in and see what we have to offer.
I remember people joking when the building was going up. People were rumors it was a prison. Like there's no windows, right? Like yeah. it was the funniest thing.
Yeah, all the fun's contained inside. That's
all the fun is contained inside,
yeah.
Really.
Yeah, but it's a great place. I mean, it's a huge building, so you're right. A lot of people don't really know if they don't know what Dave & Buster's is. They don't know what's going on inside.
It's so funny.
That's why better reason to come on in and stop in.
Yes. So tell us about 2 years in the new location. You've gotten this is a lot bigger location than the one you used to kind of oversee.
Yeah, absolutely. So Dave & Buster's kind of to start growing, they're growing rapidly. So to kind of go to more in different markets, they're making different size stores, different configurations, what works best in that community. Mm-hmm. We're very much a community-based organization, so they're always looking at what the general footprint around the building is and what kind of will drive people in there. So Woburn obviously is a much more popular area than Manchester. Manchester is a more small town feel, kind of in the middle of different spots. But Woburn, we have 3 huge function rooms. They hold up combined. They can hold up to about 200 people at the most, depending on the configuration. We also have a boardroom that holds up to 20 people. Or we rent out the entire facility all the time. That can hold almost 2,000 people, so we do have companies that will rent out our entire facility.
The boardroom, out of curiosity, I haven't seen that. Is that a separate, not facility, but is that a separate than your 3 big open rooms in the back?
Yep, so the 3 open rooms are fully private. We can make them all together or 2 at a time, 3 at a time, kind of different configurations that way, or separate. And then the boardroom is right off of our dining room and is fully private. All of our spaces have their own either a TV or projection screen in the function rooms, the boardroom included, and then can be serviced by a buffet with servers and all that fun stuff.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, and then obviously access to our game room.
Learn something new every day, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so you guys are looking to, what kind of events are you hosting? A variety.
Really anything.
Birthdays to...
As long as it's legal and fun, we are willing to do it pretty much. But yeah, we do kids parties, adult birthdays, bar mitzvahs, bat mitzvahs. Corporates are huge clients. Fantasy football we're putting on right now. So really we run the gamut. We have buffets that range from Mexican, Italian, appetizer, roast beef. They just got brand new packages with sirloin tips and crab cakes and salmons and all sorts of stuff people wouldn't think without going there that we can put that stuff on.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's amazing. You guys it's such a big facility. You walk in, you get the restaurant. You don't even know those rooms are way out there in the back. I was shocked. I think it took me the 3rd time I'd been there to even realize what was back there.
Exactly, and a lot of people don't even realize they're fully soundproof too. So we do meetings all day long, corporate meetings that you get your training done, fully professional, very clean area. And then once they can break for lunch, we obviously do the buffets, and then afterwards they can go out and play and feel like big kids because that's what we're all about, is having fun.
Yeah. I love your signature or your email sign off. The most fun you can have under one roof.
It's really true. Yeah, you don't have to leave. You get the fun food, you got the fun games, you got the fun people. So
and that slogan. I mean, it stuck with me. I personally did, and I love it.
That's what we want people to think of us. Fun.
Most fun.
Yeah, we're the most out of the box thing you can do for a company party. It's not just obviously hotels are great for a certain reason, but we have the team builders, we have the games. Basically, you can unwind without having to worry about bringing in extra vendors and things like that.
Excellent. So, Some events that you've done in the past. I know you guys are big on sporting events. You have the bar right there. Have you done anything? Did you recently have a taste with the recent fight?
We did. Yep, the big fight, Mayweather McGregor. We did a private room as well as walk-in business. So we did very very well that night. A lot of business. We had about 100 people in our function room, and then we had hundreds of people in the main facility as well. And that was company wide. I think almost every facility did it. I don't know of any that did not do it.
If they did, they missed out?
They did, yeah, because it was a great time. We had a great package that went with it and everything. So it's something I know several of the locations are going to be doing almost all the fights with the same package. We're still working on if we're going to do that Woburn or not, just because we do have a lot of weekend guests that are using our room. So we just got to see if it's feasible for us to do it. But I do know Dave & Buster's in general, a lot of the stores will be doing fights ongoing.
Excellent. And so do you mind elaborating a little bit on the package that you guys had for that, what people might expect during sports outings, or is that still in the early phases we might find out?
Yeah, so I won't go into pricing and stuff because we are all kind of different.
Certainly, it's going to change. I won't hold you to that.
Right, so all the different stores are a little bit different, but this one, it was called the Right Hook or the Knockout. The Right Hook and the Knockout were pretty similar. They all had the same food. It was a great appetizer buffet with manchego spinach dip with chips. They had the crab cakes, a bunch of different fun appetizers. Basically, as a sporting event, what are you going to do? Finger foods. You don't want to go too fancy with that because everybody's there to have fun, and more likely they're going to be watching the game as they're eating. So they try to keep that fun and finger foods. And then the knockout package then also included 2 drink tickets. So that's kind of fun because obviously you want to have a nice drink as you're enjoying the fight or the game, whatever we're putting on. So
excellent.
Yeah.
Okay. And is that not just fight related? I'm assuming all big sporting events. Is there, say we see a big football game in the future, is that going to be a big day for Dave & Buster's?
Sometimes, not so much on my end of the special events in the function room and everything, but we do a lot of promotions during the year. We're doing an all-you-can-eat wings promotion for walk-in guests just during game times. So things like that, but the package was very similar to a lot of the packages I offer for corporate, for social events.
Okay.
Everything, almost all my packages include food, a game card, and unlimited coffee, tea, and soda. From there, we kind of build up however they want it. We can have bartenders in the room. We have signature drinks. Really, anything that somebody is looking to do, we can do it within reason. And we're always looking to try new stuff, exciting stuff. We have vendors we can bring in if we don't have something. So all sorts of different possibilities.
Awesome. So are things constantly evolving? Is the gameplay changing? Is the restaurant menu changing? Like, what's new or what's new to come potentially in the foreseeable future, or maybe even 2018, 2019?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's more than just yearly. It's always changing. I mean, from the games, the food, the drinks, everything. It's constantly changing.
Okay.
They'll do, for the walk-in regular menu, they'll do change usually about 3 times a year. They'll add stuff, take some stuff away, keep the favorites. They're always looking for new, fun, picture-worthy stuff.
Okay.
Things like our Brookie Tower, where it's a cookie wrapped in a brownie with scoops of ice cream layered in a tower. It's one of our most popular things because people take pictures and go, "Oh my God, it's this high. How am I going to eat this?"
I'm going to get one after this. I think.
Enjoy it. They're really, really good.
Yeah.
And then in terms of games, we add games throughout the year, but during the summer we really push out games. So we call it the Summer of Games every year. So they'll add, half a dozen brand new games. A lot are centered on movies that came out this summer.
Okay.
So we had The Amazing Spider-Man, cool game, Pirates of the Caribbean. Last year we did Ghostbusters, Jurassic World we've done.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, they've all over the place, but they really do a great job of capturing the different movies that are coming out for the summer and then also releasing games.
Makes it more fun for the end user, right? The experience.
Exactly, yep. And we just started doing big photo walls too, where people can come in and get when Spider-Man came out, we did drop-down Spider-Man, and people could take pictures in front of a cityscape, so it looked like they were with Spider-Man.
Interesting.
Yeah, so they're always thinking, everybody at corporate level is just constantly trying new ways to bring people in the door and keep them happy and having fun.
Good, wonderful. Well, I'm really excited. Let's talk a little bit about the Make-A-Wish kind of project that you guys do, the fundraiser and the fundraising that you guys do. Do you mind just outlining what it is? So September the 17th, we have an event, Tailgate for Wishes. Yeah,
so that is more on a local level, but bringing it back actually to the corporate level, back in 2012, Dave & Buster's, our corporate office, was kind of thinking of a way to maximize our charitable efforts to one organization because they were donating to everybody and everybody they could. But at the corporate level, they kind of said, let's see where we can raise the most amount of funds for one specific cause so that we can raise the most amount of money possible. So they kind of centered on Make-A-Wish because we do store level, company-wide, everybody is always getting phone calls, hey, we have wish delivery. We want to have, whether it's a birthday party or just to let them know what their wish is going to be, they need a spot that's going to, they can host the wish child at so they can deliver that wish. Dave & Buster's has always done those. They've always been very generous to, give out some food, give out some game cards for the kids through the Make-A-Wish organization. And so they kind of saw that and saw how much potential we could do for that company. So since 2012, we've raised over $6 million company-wide. Wow, we do 3 times a year. We'll ask for donations, but throughout the year, you can donate. We do, at our store, we have a Pac-Man game that just takes cash and takes donations, and it's got a little donation bin at the front of the game. So I
saw that. I did not know what it was for.
Yep, so that's 100% goes towards Make-A-Wish, all day long, every day. And obviously it's a classic game, so everybody likes to play it and likes to give back. They also give $1,000 a year, $100,000 a year in power cards, which are our gaming cards, to the Make-A-Wish organization for them to pass out. But on a local level, we do quite a bit with Make-A-Wish of Massachusetts and Rhode Island. And one of the events that we're doing coming up on September 17th is our Tailgate for Wishes. So we're doing that in conjunction with Dave & Buster's of Braintree and Dave & Buster's of Providence. And the actual event will take place in Providence. It will be on the 17th from noon till 3, and tickets can be purchased for that ahead of time as an adult, as a child, or as a family 4-pack. It includes an appetizer buffet, a game card, and then just they will have raffles on site. We're also going to have raffle items that people can donate for to get the raffle tickets at Dave & Buster's of Woburn and Dave & Buster's of Braintree, as well as the Providence location.
Excellent. So they can come right in, get all signed up. Is there a place that they can do it online? I apologize. I was just reading just briefly. So can they sign up if they give you a call? Or
yep. Yeah. So they can give Dave & Buster's of Providence a call. Unfortunately, I don't have their number on me. But the best way to do it would be on TicketBud.
Okay.
So if they go on ticketbud.com and search Tailgate for Wishes, or they did have the link up here a little while ago, or look on any of our 3 Facebook pages. We have information about that there. Excellent. And people can just click on, can order their tickets ahead of time, make sure they get in the door, because it will be in an area of their facility, and then there'll be a hot buffet, game cards for everybody, and just a lot of fun.
That's actually the first Dave & Buster's I ever went to is down in Providence.
I get that a lot. We hear a lot of first date stories too, so usually all successful.
Hopefully all successful.
Spot. But I haven't heard many first date stories from that Providence location. But yeah, we've got great prizes. We have MAC Cosmetics donated a lot. We have different sporting teams have donated some autographed items. I know the Excel Center in Hartford has donated a suite for 10 people for a Hartford Wolfpack game. So all sorts of different fun stuff. Like I said, you can either do it the week of at the different stores or the day of at Providence.
Wow. Interesting. Yeah. Wow. So that's your biggest event, I assume?
For Make-A-Wish specifically. But yeah, we will, like I said, throughout the year, but then 3 different months, kind of all the stores have a friendly competition going who can raise the most amount of money, and it's been very successful about getting the money out there.
Good. Is there anything that you'd like to highlight about past events that you guys have had, or anything about this year that we should expect? Other than to have a whole lot of fun.
Yeah, I mean, this is the second year they've done it. I was not a part of it at my old store just because it was this Massachusetts, Rhode Island. It all raises money for Massachusetts and Rhode Island Make-A-Wish. And so they had a lot of fun last year, a lot of money raised. I think they raised around $3,000 last year, something like that. And then we're hoping to raise more this year. So bigger and better, it's a great organization. Actually, one of the things that I did want to highlight was the 8,000th wish that Make-A-Wish of Massachusetts and Rhode Island just granted. Wow. So it was for a boy named Ryan. And so his wish, he's 7 years old, and his wish was for a Patriots-themed backyard party, and to make the backyard into a football field. So Make-A-Wish of Massachusetts and Rhode Island fulfilled that wish on September 1st. Like I said, it was the 8,000th wish, so that's incredible.
That's amazing.
And they had a special guest of New England's Patriots player, Rob Gronkowski. So Gronk was there, and there was smiles all around, obviously, including Gronk. But yeah, they had a great time. This is one of the many things that this organization does for teenagers and children with life-threatening medical issues. It's incredible just to see on a small level that if we do a small wish delivery party for 6 people, just to see how relieved not only the kids are, but the parents are, because the kids kind of forget for a little while what's going on and all the stress that they have to go through.
Kids can just be kids for
exactly.
an hour,
They can go
2 hours,
run in the
whatever it
game
is.
room and enjoy themselves, and their parents are so grateful, and we're so grateful to be able to help out. I mean, in just such a small way. Game cards, I mean, game cards are game cards. You know, these are kids that are going through life-threatening issues, and just to get their mind off of it is just incredible to see. And that's all Dave & Buster's. I cannot be more thankful for the company I work for with what they do for the community, not just Make-A-Wish or just Make-A-Wish of Massachusetts and Rhode Island, but all community stuff. They're very, very willing to help out. And specifically from the Make-A-Wish Foundation and Make-A-Wish specifically of Massachusetts and Rhode Island is just incredible.
It sounds like a great partnership.
It is, yeah. So we do a lot, at conferences, that different individuals go to throughout the year. You kind of get to see a little snippet of just what we're doing. And I know one of the general managers went to a conference and they had a family come out that was specifically helped by Make-A-Wish with Dave & Buster's
That's
Wish.
powerful.
So it's incredible. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that event. That's going to be a good one.
Yeah, come on out. Like I said, it's at the Providence Place Mall on the 17th. It's a lot of fun. It's a beautiful store in a beautiful location and really well put together.
Good. Again, 17th, 12 to 3, adults, kids, family pack, depending on how you'd like to go about it.
Yep.
Moral of the story, just get out, come visit, have fun.
Exactly. And if you can't get out, they are willing to take donations online. Same thing in Ticketbud. You can do the donation there.
Can do the donations there. Excellent. So what should we expect kind of from you, Brandon, in this area? What are your visions kind of here at
my
Dave &
visions are
Buster?
just kind of get out there, meet the community. We want to do more street team events where we're going out into the community, handing out some coupons and fun prizes and things like that. So if you have a community event that you'd like Dave & Buster's to be represented at, please feel free. My email is Brandon_Kurtic, KURTICH @daveandbusters.com. That's the easiest way. I'm still learning my phone number, so that's why I didn't give that out. Or call the Dave & Buster's Woburn phone line.
Wonderful. And so I know you mentioned one of the things that you have for those street fairs or the booths or whatever it may be is a wheel.
Yep.
Can you elaborate? I forget exactly what we'd talk about in the past.
Yeah, so that's something I did a lot of in the Connecticut store. I would basically we would send out an employee, 2 employees with a prize wheel, just some fun stuff to give away in exchange for just spinning the wheel. We don't charge for it. We just kind of have a few different parameters. But if somebody gives me a call and wants to say, hey, would this work? Would you be able to come out? I can definitely look into it, look into scheduling and everything like that. But it's a lot of fun. The wheel makes a lot of noise, so everybody always hears, what's that clacking? It sounds like Price is Right. It really drums up the excitement, just adds another layer to community events, something that we're very, very proud of.
Great. So people out there that want to get involved, just come into the store, check it out, right?
Yep.
That's a good starting point.
Yep, absolutely. My office is right next to the front desk, so I'm very quickly accessible during the week. And if not, they know how to find me very quickly.
So make sure to say hello to
Yeah.
Brandon, that's for sure. So come in, get involved at the events, come back for another maybe future event. But the people out there in the community, I think the big one that a lot of people aren't familiar with because you're so new is the great space. You have such a great space and facility for business, meetings, business, bonding, the team building.
Yeah, I mean, it makes my job actually very, very fun and easy because when people come in, they go, I did not realize this was here. Half the people I deal with are either, thank God you're finally in the area, or what are you, please tell me more. And both of those types of clients, I find it very easy to work with. So we, like I said, we can do almost any size group, up to almost 2,000 people. We have all sorts of different buffets, game card options, drink options, you name it. I mean, we're all about having fun. So we do everything from team builders that we can organize. Like I said, game cards just kind of make more of a fun feel for your meeting, event, birthday party, what have you.
Yes, that's awesome. That's great. So thank you for coming in. Is there anything that you'd like to share in closing? Any highlights? We've talked about a lot today.
No, I think, yeah, just come on in, see the space. We're here to kind of be your community out-of-the-box fun spot. We're always looking for fun new ideas and stuff. So if anything, I'm hoping to, working together.
Awesome. Well, thank you for coming in.
All right.
It was an absolute pleasure.
Thank you, Tyler.
And thank you for those of you watching today with Brandon Curtis. Remember, we all have one life to live. Let's all do our part. I'm your host, Tyler Gates. Join us again next time on another episode of the Woburn Spotlight.